Hello, what's up, guys? Today I would like to review I would say this is the build diary for my Shockwave Totem. So, I think I'm done with the league now, and I think I will just quit the league or re-roll into SSF from the next week. So I would like to put my thought and this is like my build diary. So, first and foremost, why Shockwave Totem? So I think it has like the best clear in the totem genre for now. I think the clear is insane and you can scale it any way you want. What if what would I do if I gonna do differently? So what is since this is the build diary, so I want to put my thought on this build. So first and foremost, I think first I would I would change how I level this build. So I think you should start with Creeping Force Totem. I think Tati has like the best version of that and it's in the POB. So I think I will link it and put it in the screen. But gear is almost the same. The difference is +2 skill, because Creeping Force is cold skill, so you want +1 cold instead of +1 physical. So, but the rest is the same. And I would say that if after you get him sorrow, preferably on the plus critical chance corrupt, you get him sorrow and heat shiver and then astral projector. When you got these three, you can and should be or recommended to start rerolling into Shockwave Totem. But Creeping Force is good, it can clear. I did for me personally, I did Azma recall, and it's very rough because it's melee build without any CC, so it's very difficult to do farming content like expedition or a lot of content in tier 16. I think one of the most mistake that I stay on that build too long. I think I should have swapped earlier to like what I want to play. So yeah, I think the early league that I would like to farm is Blight, but with the Azma recall, I struggle to get the Blight going. So next is the gear progression. So this is the just build diary. So I would say the gear progression is priority is the first is the shield. This shield I craft, you can just get the shaper shield and and you buy the raw shaper shield and then you just using transfuse or spam it until you get +1 totem and call it a day. Or this one is a little bit scuffed because when I craft it, I do the profit craft. So I just use my Maven orb, I think, what's it called, or of dominance, I think, not this one, this one, Awakener orb. Okay, yeah, I use Awakener orb and then I slam +1 totem into 30% efficiency, and any suffix is I just see if it's satisfy with the suffix and prefix, I just settle on it. But after, or if for me, I just sell the rest on the Awakener and it's go like fry. People want it so bad, so even though it has the bad prefix on suffix, I just throw it away and I just recraft it again. I also make profit doing that, but yeah, it's early league, so it's where my first craft project or the money sink, I would say. I think +1 totem is enough. After, if you want to run 3 aura, I think it's enough. And after that, you just do it, put on your working on the other thing. You won't have skitterbot, and you gonna have your main 3 aura with 1 on divine bracing. So it will be I would say you should put grace determ and then grace determ and then hatred and then divine blessing on Seraph 3. After you have insane DPS, I would just start you drop grace into haste. So yeah, the first big craft is well is 6 link is the most first important thing. That's the classic, and preferably the one with increased frenzy shot on every 15 seconds. This one is very important for if this depend on how you gonna generate frenzy shot. So you can use on the shard mastery to increase percent duration. So one frenzy shot will go for 20 seconds instead of 15. Before it's dropped in 50. This one is 15, right? Sorry. This one is every 15 seconds. So every 15 seconds you're gonna generate one frenzy shot, but it's gonna drop all. If you put the increased duration in, it will gonna drop all in 20 seconds. So when you hit 45 seconds into map, you're gonna have permanent frenzy shot. This is really good, but you will lose the increased effect of non-curse aura from your skill, which is a little bit bad, I would say. And you can drop this one to increase per charge, but increase per charge node is not that much. I don't know, at least in my POB. Next one is, I think +1 tattoo is really good. It's like 10% in DPS increase, and it's very cheap. Right now it's only like 25C. Yesterday I checked, and yeah, I think this one is really cost worthy. The next one I would say is the Cluster Jewel with Sleepless Sentry. Early league is very expensive to get other one with Sleepless Sentry. I would say that you just get Sleepless Sentry only. I think it's last I checked on POB, it was my 10% increase. It was my 10% DPS increase on when I check in the calculation. The Sleepless Sentry cluster is really insane. It's like 8% DPS increase, and I think yeah, this one you might just want this and it's good to go. But yeah, the other one you can use the hinder and ancestor is really, this one is really good. Summon hinder is also really good. Spell hit also really good. This one is the best for me, I think, on when you're running Sanctum, because you can just increase the placement range, and you can put it to block the trap in the Sanctum room, which is really insane for me, I think. Especially in the trap room, find the exit trap room. So the next upgrade is, after that I would say the cheap cluster. This one, Furious Assault, Iron Breaker, Battle Hardened. This one is very easy to craft. You just spam fossil and you should be very easy to go. I think I saw it on day 3 only like 50-40C or something, very cheap. This one is harder. When you want force multiplier into your, well, the thing is that you don't need the third node, at least if you're doing double cluster. So like one node for cluster is 3.6 per point, which also really good. But if you early this and if you hit it early, I think the second cluster you might just want this node and not go for the full cluster. And then when you're using force multiplier, the price of cluster will increase a lot. Next way, I think for the clear progression, I would say fitting Righteous Fire or RF into your build, because well, you can use 2 way. You can use the leash. You have a lot of regen first and foremost in this build. And if you want to convert it into the damage, into DPS, there's 2-way thing. You can use Righteous Fire, or you can use Calm Growth for the permanent, for the frenzy. Oh, sorry, for the berserk. But you need a divergent berserk. There's berserk, right? And then you put in divergent, and it's more spells damage. And then you bring it with enhance something. It's you move very fast, but the DPS is, yeah. Right now my RF give me 40% DPS increase with RF, which is kinda not And I think the easiest way to solve IF, I would say, is using Immortal Fresh. Immortal Fresh is really good to solve your IF. And this one is my build for a long time before I swap to Mage, but no, before I actually swap once. I just put it here. I swap to an inquis one. So Immortal Fresh, after you fit this in, you should, and if you should be fine with regen until like you have, or you can use your vitality with arrogance. This also work to fix your regeneration when you're running RF. So and the other ways, use your golem, and with if you don't want your golem to die too much, you cannot. You can put it on mid shield support, which I done before, and yeah, this one is also with the mid shield. It's gonna survive a lot, but right now I'm running doctrine, so my regen is a little bit higher. I'm not sure I can sustain it or not without regen on doctrine. Yeah, it's still 5. Sorry, no, it's not 5. Okay, it's going down by a bit. Yeah, I'm running regional doctrine with Alakari. So after if you put your Immortal Fresh in, right now I have like a really bad fire rate, so I cannot show it. But Immortal Fresh with vitality on arrogance, I think you should be fine. I think I did it on the first week when I still use this chest because I want the life mastery that give you plus 15% life. Yeah, and I was fine. This is when you gonna take charisma as your Anoint Choice, and then you drop either your Iron Wood. Your early Anoint would be Iron Wood to give totem more life, because if you summon a lot of new totem at the like half second there's someone, they're not gonna shoot anything, so it's better to make it survive. I would say you should get your Iron Wood first, and then if you have like +1 already, I would say get the Winter Embrace. Winter Embrace is really good on make sure that you're freezing everything well, because with Heat Shiver, if the helmet is like it's like 1/3 of your DPS. Yeah, the helmet is just bump me to it's 65% DPS. Oh, sorry, 45% DPS increase for me. But you have to make sure that you freeze it. That's why that is why even though I have 60 million DPS, I don't drop this node. I just paranoid that I won't be able to freeze high level mob. But yeah. Winter Embrace is good and annoying, but the node here, chance to freeze, is very bad, because if you currently your crit, you don't need chance to freeze. But either you can freeze or cannot freeze this or not is depend on your DPS and your freeze duration. And there's the video of someone already have better explain in my. Long story short, from my understanding, I'm PoE newbie, I might not mistake. If you have you have to hit, I think 5% or 3% of the monster DPS, but to freeze them. But if you cannot hit that, if you scale your duration, you cannot hit from the half of the damage. For example, if you need, I'm not sure, if you need 5 million DPS to freeze anything on a hit, but if you have 100 increased duration, you're gonna need only 1.5 or 2.5 instead of 5. And you can see your hit here anyway on the POB. It's easy to hit DPS. Yeah, since the build hit really fast, it's very hard to calculate. After you're back to a wrong tangent, sorry. After you get your charisma going, this is where you can fit your third aura, I would say, which is you can use a lot of things. So the good candidate of aura is the easiest is the combo of Bone Shield, Summon Skitterbot, and then Awaken Unbound. And you can do Defiance Banner is also good. I don't think the Hero of Purity is also good. You can see here Hero of Purity. This is also good. After that, after you getting your skitterbot is, I think this is where, I think after you can run your RF, this is where you can stopping investing in your build and then just like go for the chase item. I would say, yeah, if you're early in the league, this is where I would think that after you running RF, you can think about, okay, should I go into Mage Blood, or yeah, this is when you start saving. I forgot to talk about the conversion. So the growth is the conversion. So conversion. So the easiest is the Hymn Sorrow that I show with Corrupt Spell Crit. Is like one of the great choice early in the league. And then you want to start to do other thing that you want to start converting. So the easiest convert, that is the easiest is 40% here is like mandatory. I would say that you should not drop this one. And then this one is like 40 is mandatory, and then prefix on the growth is really easy to come. You just need 25 here and this, and then you now at 65. Next is the last 35 is the annoying one, is the difficult one. You can use the one like mine that I used, Hatred Washer Eye, which is like 25 to 40, and then you and then you if you roll 25 here, you can use the Ether. I think it's Ether of War of co-convert Ether of War for the last 15. Ether of War with co-convert is 15, so yeah. So you can got 25 here, and then you can get 10 and other, or you can make it 35 there, which is too much currency. I would not recommend it. I would say that either you get 25 here, is 65, and then you get Washer Eye for another 35. The other alternative is Divergent Shockwave Totem. I lensed it myself before, and I just sell it because I got Washer Eye, and then early league lens is cheap, but it's early invest. I'm not sure it's good or not. You can also use find the 35 convert from anyone who have the June growth on sale. Yeah, the last 35% from 65 to from this one is mandatory. I think it's too good of the note. Say that, yeah, the best Washer Eye will be Hatred Washer Eye with the plus critical chance for sure. But before time you're gonna hit that, I think before time that you're gonna get that upgrade, I would not recommend running it. So that's the basic. I think. Hello, editing here. When I was edited with this video, I have like all the gear crafted and how to craft them, but it's gonna be too long of the video. I don't want it to be like 1 hour of rambling or longer than that. So I just cut it here. I will leave you with some footage that I'm running with my build on Uber Maven, Uber Shaper, I think both deadless, I'm not sure, and some footage. Just please feel free to watch if you want to see some action, but yeah, that's it. Feel free to click off the video, and thank you for watching. I think that is still my gear on my end of the week before I'm still use Immortal Fresh. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you, I don't know what to do with my channel yet, but yeah, have fun. I appreciate that if you drop some like or some comment. See ya.
Take this. Why?
Resistance will be punished. Time contorts. Scary.
My irritation is growing. not be an escape. Scurry! Scurry! A Cascade of Pain!
Death made real.
How?
Stop resisting. Reality bends. Punishment inescapable.
Arrogant toy! Death will not be an escape. Scurry, scurry. Stand still.
This is my world, and you shall obey my order.
Must have time to
Father, it's me. Let me help you.
The horror must be stopped. Obstacle destroyed! I cannot lose them.
They lie to you, Father. I'm your true memory.
Save the future. The past must be sacrificed.
I am no beast of burden.